How would you like some peanut butter with that jelly sandwich? Mother.
Hey, ho, it's the Chris Court Show. Hey, ho.
This show is brought to you by...
Hello, welcome back to another episode. Thank you for listening. I'd like to thank you guys for checking out our interviews that we've had. We've had so many interviews, you know.
10.
It's been, in the past year.
Less than a year.
Yeah, less than a year. But, you know, thank you guys again for listening. And thanks to all the artist bands that have been participating with us and been interviewing. Webb was last week. He did the interview at 3 a.m. We mentioned that, but damn. You know, that's dedication, though. Like,
he refused to sing to you because it was 3 a.m.?
He did, yeah. But that's fine. You know, I wouldn't do that either.
You probably would.
No, probably.
But you'd do it all drunkenly.
Right, at 3 a.m?
Yeah.
Bet your brown titties I would be drunk.
My what?
Your brown titties.
Why are they brown?
I don't even know. That's what it came up with. But, you know, we've been on TikTok. And we've been
on TikTok.
Yeah, we have been. And we're getting, lots of submissions. So I'd like to thank you guys first for submitting your music. That's always nice to see. And we're going to get through them all. I promise you we will. We have one here today, not in the studio.
But we're going to play their submission that was sent to us.
Yeah, submission that was sent to us. So keep on sending those musics, guys. If you want to get interviewed too, that's what we're about too.
Those musics,
guys. I'd like to slow it down a little here.
Slow it down for what?
I know. Usually we're crazy and funny, and people can't stop laughing at us. And God,
I think you're hyping the show up more than it normally is.
But I would like to say that my dog, Clover, has passed away. It happened unexpectedly last week. She developed cancer, and doctor basically, I don't want to go through the whole thing because I'll cry. But the doctor basically, we took her in Monday and then just thought we were going to give her pills last Wednesday. I thought we were just, okay, she's still not acting good. And I went into the hospital and he basically said, all right, she has cancer. And she only has a couple hours a day to live. So I held that dog so tight. So tight. We went out in the front.
Did you squeeze her to death?
No. We went out in the front yard and, some people came, Michelle's family, and, we were all just hugging her and we had to put her down. My dog, Clover. Rest in peace. Best little dog I've ever had in my life.
She wasn't that little either.
No, she wasn't little, but, she just was muscular.
She wasn't huge, but she wasn't little.
Right.
No.
She was
a medium-sized dog, but she was heavy.
Yeah.
Not fat, muscular, solid, like a brick.
She would be running and then run into your legs, and she would topple some people.
Yeah.
That
or she did the little lean when she was standing next to you.
No.
And it just kind of started pushing you over like you're going to fall.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed that. Matt here was saying that he was looking for Clover to come out of the garage tonight.
Yeah, I got sad when the garage opened and she didn't come out.
Yeah. Well,
she normally comes and greets me and then takes off and does her business.
Yeah. It's so incredible how a dog, or pets in general, I guess, can just bring on so much. It's like having another kid. Like,
it's a responsibility.
You lose that, man. It is so fucking hard. I cried like a bitch.
Well, you're a bitch, so.
Yeah. And I cried like it. I had to meet status quo.
All right.
So the next day I was hysterically crying like that.
That was really fake sounding.
Well, that was fake. Yeah. I'll cry now. I'll think about it and I'll cry.
Do it. Nah, we don't need that on the show.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so moral of the story, keep sending your songs to us.
Yeah.
And maybe a picture of your pet.
Yeah, a picture
Why
of
not?
your pet. Yeah.
Yeah, send us your songs and a picture of your pet.
Right. Send us a picture of your pet and send us your song. And the moral of the story is, if you don't send your songs, your dog will get cancer.
No, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh,
we're
okay.
not witch doctors. We're not putting hexes on people or anything.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I thought that's where you were going.
No,
with.
no, not at all.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, sorry. I didn't mean that then. But yeah, sad times in junior high. Ridgemont Junior High, at least. All right, so let's get into our band here. Let's enough fooling around here and me about to cry and Matt calling me a bitch.
So who's our submission here today?
You know, that really hurt me.
I called you a bitch?
Yeah.
I call you a bitch like every week. And you fire me every week. You're really going to try to play this card?
I am going to cry. So, hey, you know
Anyway.
what? At least Matt is happy with his happy little dog. Okay. Woof, woof, woof.
My dog is like 13. He's going to be going
Oh,
pretty soon,
don't
too.
brag.
He's going to be going pretty soon, too.
Anyway, yeah. So let's get into this. This was sent to us. We'll talk more about it, but this was recorded live, and you can also find this on Apple Music. We'll talk more about it, but let's get into it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is Van Arlo, and the song is called "Can't Go Home." And remember, it's live recording.
Not live on the show, but you're going to hear it here on the Chris Court Show.
There are those who say the road to truth is a cul-de-sac. Field on truth you thought was new, only to circle back to the road on which you drove with a different view, the other side of the road. And so we go, we can't go home, you're all alone, this right. And so we go, can't go home, so don't hold back this time. The pulse of the pavement, traumatized on the scene, man. How it cracks and changes like lines on faces, and you're the only one. The only sun, the sky is always blue. The next place you're going to. And so we go. We can't go home. You're all alone. This right. And so we go. We can't go home. Time. Don't hold back
You are listening
to the Chris Court Show.
Van Arlo, live at the ARC. That was Can't Go Home. What did you think?
Well, I asked you during it. You said this was live, right? And you not a yes. The reason why I asked that is because I started hearing violin and cello and all sorts of stuff going on. It was beautiful. But
what made you think that it was live?
Well, no, it didn't really sound live. It sounded good like a recording. Yeah. I'm just like, when you said it was live, and I was listening to it, I heard like the violins and the cello, and I was just thinking like, I think what I was thinking is more or less, is that all part of the band, or is that like just part of the live show at the Arc? Like there was like other artists with him. Like that's what I'm curious about. Oh,
like is there other artists?
Does he have a string section?
Yeah. So, so let's just get into his about. By the way, I thought like. It was a beautiful song.
It was.
That's all I kept on thinking was, I mean, even the violins, like, even ask Matt. Matt, they're going to ask you. I had my eyes closed. I had my hands on my head, just listening away. I felt like.
Listening to dogs barking in the distance.
Yeah, Matt was playing along with something, trying to trick me. I thought there was a dog barking. But, I was listening away, and then I fell into like this, aesthetic dream, of music. It was a very good song.
It was
beautifully written. Van Arlo has been making waves in the music scene since 2019. Their blend is indie, alternative, acoustic, singer-songwriter, and rock. And their influences are Death Cab for Cutie, Devon. I could totally see that. Yeah. Van Arlo is Ben Marthy, the singer-songwriter guitarist, and Jesse Hernandez, lead guitarist. Okay, so there is the two main guys at least. I'm sure there's like other musicians that play on there. But just amazing. I would love to see them live actually, That would be pretty cool. But you could find all their music on streaming platforms. They're literally...
It shows that they're on Spotify, iTunes, everything, yeah.
Yeah, literally everywhere. It was just... Okay, features... I'm trying to get more info on where like that violin part came from and all that. Because that's... I mean, that just made the song. Like, I mean, the acoustic did that too, but like just hearing the
it made the song like cello, it elevated the song. Let's put it that way. It elevated the song.
Yeah, and it even says on their website, this is where I'm kind of getting it off of. They're sure to leave you wanting more, and I want more Van Arlo. I want more.
Then go get it.
All right, I'm here. But anyway, check their music out everywhere. It's everywhere.
Is that a picture of Kurt Cobain?
Where? No, that's probably Vanny. Or Marthy. And they are from Cleveland, Ohio. I don't think I said that, but awesome. They're acoustic cover duo. Get a chance to. They have a bunch of music on there too. It's mostly singles. I don't think I didn't see like an album. But that song is on there along with another one.
Good handful of singles. It's almost an album.
Yeah, yeah. So check them out. Liked it a lot. Thank you guys. Thank you for sending your information. Also, if you want to do an interview with us, email us.
Yeah,
we'll be glad to do an interview with you. All righty, Roo. Righty, Roo.
Righty, Roo.
So let's take a step into this world of selfish people, okay? Because I seen this, and I want to get your thoughts on this, okay? I seen this, and I got a little mad.
You might fire me. Well, go ahead.
Okay. I know you looked at it already. So,
I just looked at a picture, but I did read the headline. Yeah.
So I seen this. A pregnant woman asked a passenger to give up his aisle seat in a plane, but he refused. And he's applauded for it. He was praised because he wouldn't swap his seats for a pregnant woman. Go ahead. What's your take on that?
So here's the thing. Yeah, if you'd wanted to give your seat up for the pregnant woman, that's your deal to do so. But if you spend a lot of time planning your flight, and some people are terrified of flying, they want to sit in certain seats, all sorts of shit. And if you take the time to actually sit and plan your seat out and get it in an aisle seat where you want it in the plane as far as front, back, middle, whatever, you don't want to give it up.
Yeah.
And if that pregnant lady really wanted an aisle seat, she could have done the research and planning to get an aisle seat just like you did.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Now, here's my take on it. A pregnant woman is a pregnant woman, obviously. She's carrying a baby. That means everything.
Was that his baby?
No. But this is where I think we lost the sense of manhood. You take care of women. It doesn't matter if it's not your woman. This woman is holding a baby. She is the mother of a child or is going to be a mother of a child. I mean, to me, a pregnant woman, that's a lot, man.
It's a lot to have a baby.
They do that just by having a baby. I think that does more than a man does any day. Any day, you know?
Ever pass a kidney stone?
Have I ever what?
I was going way off
Past
topic.
the kidney stone?
I was going off topic there. Anyway.
So what you're saying is that
No.
a kidney stone being passed is worse than... No, but, and that's how I feel. And then, I
was making a poor taste joke. That's all I was doing.
Yeah. But I get a little
no. And the thing is,
sensitive about this because...
I can understand a woman asking for an aisle seat.
Yeah.
From somebody sitting there. I can understand that. And I can understand some people may say yes, but if you did actually take all the time and effort to plan your seat out,
yeah,
you have the right to say no. Because you took
of
that
course
time
you
and
do. Of course
effort.
you do. I'm not
And the
saying
thing
you
is,
don't.
Does he have the only aisle seat in the plane?
I don't know.
Couldn't somebody else have given her the aisle seat?
Maybe it was because he's right by the bathroom or something.
I mean, unless we find out later that this was her husband, then that's fucked up.
Then I agree with him. No. But I think we just lost the sense of manhood. If there was a pregnant woman and she asked, unless there was something else going on, all right? And she said, can I sit here? I would get up right away and I would move somewhere. It doesn't matter where I fucking sit.
I don't know. I think... Here's the thing, though. If it's an assigned seating, because I fly Southwest most of the time, it's chaos.
Well, yeah,
it's not assigned seating, it's chaos. It's pure chaos. But if it's assigned seating and you actually took the time to plan out an aisle seat for yourself, because that's what you wanted.
Oh, come on.
You took the time to do it and possibly spent a little extra money on it. Possibly. Because they have different rates for different seats sometimes.
I could see that, yeah. Okay.
You took the time, possibly spent more money for it, whatever. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't give it up to anybody.
Yeah. Well, you're
my
an
fucking
asshole.
seat.
You're just an asshole.
I picked that seat on purpose. Now, if I didn't care where I sat, which typically I don't, I'm going to sit wherever I sit.
Who cares where they sit on a plane?
But I'm saying if I took
It's only 4 hours.
If I took the
typically.
actual time to plan the seat, then yeah, I'd be upset about it. And I'd say, no, you're not going to take my seat. But I'm not the kind of person who would take the time to plan my seat.
So if you didn't and you just posted
if I happen to have an aisle seat because that's what I got, and somebody asked for it who was a pregnant woman, I'd probably give it to him myself.
You punch her in the stomach?
The fuck? This escalated quickly. I would kick her.
Oh. So
In the cunt.
I am reading here. I specifically booked and paid extra for an aisle seat.
See?
In the second to last row because I have a medical issue that sometimes require access to the bathroom.
Okay, now you're going a little too far with giving the rest of the explanation, mister. Nobody needs to know this information from you.
Right before boarding, a woman asked me to give up my seat so she could sit closer to the bathroom. She was pregnant, but did not seem distressed. I felt for her, but I did not feel it was fair. I have the medical condition.
So you're purposely making this guy sound to be a bad guy.
Like a fucking idiot.
But I 100% agree with the first few words of his little quotes here. I specifically booked and paid extra for an aisle seat in the second to last row because whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He took the time to book it. He paid extra to get it. That's his fucking seat. So I agree with that. And he doesn't need to give it up.
I think I would agree with that.
Now, like, if I just
paid
happened,
extra for
if
it,
I happened to get that seat and a pregnant woman asked for it, I would gladly give it up for her.
What if a pregnant man?
I don't mean the seat.
The fuck?
No, but if like this guy came and sounded like you're sounding, imitating him, and said, "I have a medical condition. I need this seat," I'd be like, "Shut up, bitch. Go sit somewhere else." But if it's a pregnant woman and I did not specifically request that seat, I would give it up for her.
Okay. Well, I just, I wanted to get your take on that, but
no, but like I don't disagree with the man. He spent the time and research.
Oh, sexist.
I don't disagree with him.
Sexist. Get him. Everybody get him.
But
his phone number is 708.
The fuck are you trying to do right now?
All right.
The first 4 numbers is way too much already.
So
now I got to change my phone.
Wow. All right. So you
smash it on the ground.
You take the man's side.
In the fact that he actually did take the time to look for the seat.
It does make sense when you put it that way, sure.
But if it was just a random assigned seat that he had happened to get and he was refusing to give it up, he's just a douchebag. But he actually took the time to request that specific seat. All so right. I kind of side with him on that one.
Okay.
Plus, like I said before we did all this, is that the only aisle seat in the plane that's near the bathroom? Couldn't somebody else give up their seat for her?
What if she was traveling and it just happened to be like, okay, I have to get there fast. Like someone's dying or passing away. All right, let me go on.
Or I'm about to give birth.
Let me go on the webs and see what. Oh, God.
I need to get on this plane because I'm about in labor.
Right. I don't know. I don't know. You take his side and.
Like I said, I take his side because of the fact that he actually did the research and paid extra. That's
all
it.
Right.
Thank you, Matt.
Oh, Courtney Love slams
Who the fuck cares?
Female music artist Taylor Swift is not important, says Courtney Love.
Okay.
All right. Well,
okay. Whether you're a Taylor Swift fan or not,
no,
Courtney Love, you're wrong.
Yeah, she says that she is not important or interesting, and she goes on to say that Beyonce too. And I
know you don't like Beyonce, but you have to give credit. Beyonce has made a name for herself.
She has, of course, she has. But so has Courtney.
Oh.
Hey guys, what new albums are coming out these days?
It's new releases time.
New albums.
Sir, I need you to give up your seat.
New albums.
Go fuck yourself.
All right, May 3rd. These albums are out now. Go check them out. Go support your local record stores. Camera Obscura. Look to the east. Look to the west.
Charlotte Day Wilson. Cyan Blue.
Dua Lipa. Radical Optimism.
Hanavu. Romanticism.
Ibby Ooh. Is it? Ibby Boo.
Abibio.
Abibo.
Abibio.
Abibio. Sound Machine. Pull the rope.
Jessica Pratt. Here in the Pitch.
John Carpenter. Lost Themes 4. Noir.
Kamasi Washington. Fearless Movement.
Madhu Mokhtar. Funeral for Justice.
P.O.D.
Oh, shit.
Veritas.
Shay, I think it's. I don't think it's Sia. I think it's Shay. Reasonable Woman.
I thought it was Sia.
Oh, maybe it was. Sia. Whatever.
Sia. The Lemon Twigs. A Dream Is All We Know.
Oh, May 3rd, out Friday, and that is today. Those albums drop now. You want to go pump P.O.D. and be like it back in the early 2000s, you could do that right now to their new music. You want to go on a murder spree and listen to some John Carpenter, you could do that too.
Why would you go on a murder spree?
It's John Carpenter, you know. But anyway, go check those albums out. Fun times.
You should have said, if you don't want to give up your aisle seat on a plane to a pregnant woman, go listen to some John Carpenter.
True. So here we have Courtney Love, who is nothing that is important, or
I mean, she has a big name in music because of her past.
I think because of more so of Kurt Cobain.
Yes, it's more so because of Kurt Cobain. He put her in a spotlight, but she has a big name in music, so she's trying to keep her name relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Which you're failing at.
Oh,
you're failing at keeping the Courtney Love name relevant.
Damn! What if she called you and argued with you about this? Would you actually go back and forth with her?
I'd just tell her the Beatles aren't relevant.
Oh, what? So she says this. Now every successful woman is cloned, so there is just too much music. They're all the same. If you play something on Spotify, you get bombarded with a lot of stuff that's exactly the same.
Just because no one listens to your music.
Jesus, like, get off your fucking high horse, you fucking bitch. Jesus. Has she ever really done anything good for the music industry?
I mean, we don't know if she killed Kurt Cobain.
Well, would that be good or a bad thing for you?
That would be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Then again, though, I think it's going to sound bad saying it, but I think at that time, Kurt Cobain probably should have died.
Probably, yeah. I think I agree with that.
Yeah. Because if he didn't, music would be different today. But what would Nirvana be?
I don't know. Would it be more like Foo Fighters?
I don't think so.
You think we should? I'm gonna actually.
We'd have to ask Dave Grohl when he's here in studio.
Yeah. I'm gonna text DG and see what he thinks.
Yeah. So he needs to come into the studio and talk to us.
Well, I'll text him and see what dates he's available. Whatever. So there you go. We don't give a fuck about you, Courtney Love, even though we're talking about you, Courtney Love. Class of 2024 inductees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is out.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm already disappointed.
And keep in mind, this is already a little bit older, but Mary J. Blige, and you got Cher.
Neither one rock and roll.
Cher? I would go rock and roll. I mean, not rock and roll.
I think it's more pop, like for that time.
Yeah. The Dave Matthews Band.
I can see them putting in
rock and roll.
But fuck them for dumping their shit in the Chicago River.
Oh, yeah. Well, you drink it now.
I do. Hasn't made me more talented.
Oh. Foreigner. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That I can't believe that's.
I can't believe they're not in there already.
Yeah. Peter Frampton.
How's he not in there?
He's not. Well, he's in there now. Cool in the Gang. All right. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Ozzy Osbourne.
He's not in there?
Black Sabbath is not Ozzy.
Oh, but Ozzy's not. Okay.
Right. Yeah. And a Tribe Called Quest.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah. So there you go. There's your. And the Music Excellence Award went to Jimmy Buffett, MC5, Dionne Warwick, and Norman Whitfield.
Okay.
So there you go. And
Big Mama Thornton was on there?
Oh.
Big Mama Thornton.
Big Mama Thornton, yeah.
Yeah.
You listen to a lot of her, do you?
I've heard of some songs. I do not listen to a lot, though.
So that's the 2024 lineup. Yeah, and I mean, listen, it's not the end all be all because it's a lot of people think this is just fucking horseshit.
Go?
Yeah.
We should go and set up a booth.
You know how much money that would be?
You know how expensive it would be to set up a booth? Not just to go?
Oh, you mean for our podcast?
Yeah.
They'd have to pay us.
They would not.
No. You don't know that. I need you to go and email them.
Done.
Yeah. Kid Rock and Eddie Vedder are going to start cancel culture against Ticketmaster.
Good.
It seems like Kid Rock and Eddie Vedder should
Eddie
not.
Vedder looks weird now.
He just looks like a dad.
He does.
He just looks like a dad that you play baseball with.
He looks like a dad from like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. How about Kid Rock? What does he look like?
He looks like a meth head.
He looks like Uncle Chuck. That Uncle Chuck just got out of jail from.
Does he have the Michael Jackson nose job?
No, his nose has always been like that. Yeah, Kid Rock criticized Ticketmaster for exerting excessive control over ticket sales.
Yeah,
and that's been a thing we've talked about that many times. Despite his support for capitalism, the musician believes there's a need to rein in Ticketmaster fees. So Ticketmaster basically is going to, they're going to be doing stuff to Ticketmaster. And I think Ticketmaster needs to go down.
Well, that's the thing is, we had a story not that long ago about like Ticketmaster and Vivid Seats and all these other, supposed to be like reducing the amount the fees are, or removing the fees, or including the fees, or whatever they talked about. They talked about some shit like that. If you buy tickets right now, there are still service fees. So none of that ever happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's just getting ridiculous.
And the service fees are insane.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if you go... if
you spend $120 on a concert ticket, like say the concert ticket was $120. You're gonna,
like the actual ticket.
The actual ticket's $120. You're going to end up, just for one ticket, you're going to end up spending like $170.
Yeah.
Because of the fees and everything.
Well, that's why you go right to the will call. You just buy it right there.
Yeah, but if it's sold out...
You get it before it sells out. Got to be fast on your feet.
It'd be nicer if like these concerts or festivals that are selling these tickets actually sold them on their own site.
Yeah.
Instead of through Ticketmaster. But the problem is that's a big thing to set up to do that.
The criticism against Ticketmaster. What is all this? I'm sorry, we're having technical difficulties here. Matt, the sound clips keep on going up in our ears. I'm sure it gets picked up in the microphone here.
It might.
But can we? No. All right. So Ticketmaster's prices and the criticism against Ticketmaster stems from incidents like 2022 where tickets for Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band tour were sold for over $5,000 due to surge pricing.
Well, that's just like we were looking for tickets later this year for ELO, Jeff Lynne.
Yeah.
And they're already insanely high because most of them are resale tickets already.
Yeah.
And like I think they should put a stop to that shit too. Don't let bots buy all the fucking tickets day one.
Well,
and do resales.
I think it was Cure that did this, but they went and they sold their album, or not their albums, their tickets, and then they bought them all, like they canceled all of them, and then they resold them. I don't know if it was the Cure or not, but it got rid of all those bots.
But those bots still exist today.
Well, yeah,
those tickets disappear instantly.
Ticketmaster responded by stating that less than 1.3% of tickets sold were priced over $1,000. Both fans and artists have continued to criticize the company's monopolistic pricing strategies, and they still
even if they weren't priced over $1,000 for the ticket, they were probably priced at like $999 plus service tax and fees. That's probably how they're seeing it.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's still insane for a frickin' ticket to a Bruce Springsteen concert. That'd be insane for a ticket to friggin' Rolling Stones, and they have the most expensive tickets you can find out there.
And, well, Kid Rock always was a big proponent of, like, he had concerts that were like $20.
That's what they should be, really.
To go see him. I mean, yeah, it's Kid Rock, but like, and say what you want about him.
And to be honest, I feel like the festivals, the big festivals, the tickets should be cheaper.
Those are just insane.
The reason why I think they should be cheaper is because there's no way you're going to get that close to the stage unless you want to fight through people and piss on yourself all day.
Well,
and if you're going to fight through people and piss on yourself all day, the ticket price should be cheaper. Because I'm going to have to buy some new jeans after this concert after I pissed on myself all day.
Yeah, well, I did.
I know you did. Yeah. You didn't buy new jeans. You just put them back in your backpack and rode home with them.
Yeah. But, there it is. Sam Ash music stores are closing after 100 years of business.
Wait.
Yeah.
Weren't they closed like 15 years ago or longer?
Oh, the one by our house was, but not all of them.
I think all the ones in Chicagoland were.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. All that's around here now is Guitar Centers.
Well, it started as a single shop in Brooklyn in 1924, and now they'll close all 42 of its locations by the end of July. So if you have a Sam Ash, go and see if they have deals.
They probably have some good deals coming up.
Yeah. Billie Eilish realized that she wanted her face in a vagina, so that's good. She got candid about her sexuality while sharing insight into the song Lunch off her upcoming album Hit Me Hard and Soft. Yeah, she wants to become like this. Well, I don't think she wants to become. She is. She wants vagina.
She's a lesbian.
Well, maybe
Or
bisexual. Yeah.
Or pansexual, heterosexual. I don't know what all the damn terms are.
Yeah.
Alphabetical.
So she wrote in this song, I guess, Lunch, about her, how she wants to go down on a girl. She wrote some of it before even doing anything with the girl.
Is there a music video for Lunch?
I don't know. What the fuck? I've been in love with girls for my whole life, but I just didn't understand until last year I realized I wanted my face in a vagina. Well, don't we all, Billy? Don't we all? All right, thank you guys for listening, checking us out, and sending your music info. Again, email us, chriscourtshow@gmail.com. If you want to hear some of your songs, we would love to play your songs.
Yep.
By the way, our interviews are not just on Apple Music and all that. We are on YouTube. The videos are all on YouTube.
Yep. Videos to accompany the interviews. You can see us talking to the artists, see the artists talking back with us. Sometimes we might have some funny clips on YouTube, too.
Yes, we do. Matt, do you think you could put your penis in Billie Eilish's vagina?
I can't. My dick's too little.
Once again, thank you for listening to The Chris Court Show. Remember, if you have a band or business, or know someone that has a band or business, send all the info and MP3s to chriscourtshow@gmail.com. Chicken nuggets and cranberry sauce.
The Chris Court Show.